Last Note playing live in the studio this morning, and I used to think when sitting down to try and write a song, it was cheating to use classic styles. It's like, well, that's been done, and there's so many songs that are like that. But I've come completely around to the other side and think that classic style it's a must.
There's a lot to be said about it.
Yeah, a lot to be said.
Me and Tim had this conversation the other day. We were talking about songwriting. He says, well, that's just a 1-4-5 progression or whatever. We're talking, and I said, but if you make it yours, it's your 1-4-5 progression now, and that's right. The beauty of music.
It is, yeah. And I'm listening to that song thinking, that's right. I mean, this is a classic. It's immediately familiar, and it's great as a listener to have that gateway to your music,
Right,
yeah. That classic style, it's just beautiful.
I appreciate that.
We got a phone call. We'll have to take that later, sorry.
All right.
Wow, who are these guys? I gotta find.
And Greg Andrews on drums here. You play with many different bands, right?
Yeah, I just, I knew that was going to come up. I get a lot of heat for that sometimes. But, it's just, when I was coming up as WRUR, I always kind of wanted to be like a session guy. That was my whole thing. So I figured, I learned a lot of styles, listened to a lot of music, and then I just seek out bands, to just, I got to like the band, obviously, to play with. Like Brian Lindsay, I love playing his music. I know he's out there listening, and, Susie Willpower and all those folks. And it's just, I enjoy the different styles, but again, it's like mostly original stuff now, so.
That's great.
Yeah, I like it. It gives me a chance to, have to take more tools out of the tool belt, so to speak,
Yeah. We put them to work.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing, this band, there is a lot of styles, and you can't really tell with these couple of songs, but there's obviously the pop element, and there's a couple of heavier ones that are more like almost indie, style, kind of hard rock, and Nick has a lot of different influences, and it's cool. That's what makes the band kind of more fun to play with.
I love certain songs. There seems to be a theme in some sort of alternative folk songwriting, where I know there's a Lyle Lovett song. There's a heavy metal drummer with a Wilco. I'm not sure if they mentioned it there or not. And Dan Hicks has a song, live music, where the band's always losing their girlfriend to the drummer.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
I was wondering if is that something that is like actually fact driven, or is that just a myth that the drummers always get the girls?
Well, I
okay,
used to
we'll
Don't comparing yourself now.
Well,
No comment from us.
Did you hear that? There was a story about I heard it on one of the radio things. It was some band out in like Hornell or somewhere in one of the little towns. The drummer's wife was being hit on by somebody, and the guy jumped off the stage and pounded the other guy. And I was like, okay, that's not me. I don't do that.
That's why I keep it classy, guys.
Professionalism. And Kevin.
Yes, Kevin Murray.
What's your background?
Well, I'm the youngest one of the group, so it's at times that can be not really frustrating is not the word, but I get treated a little differently sometimes by certain venues, if you will. But my background is, pretty much my favorite band in the entire world is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've got a lot of funk in me. Most of the more heavy rock I've been getting into in the past couple of years. Actually, thanks to Last Note, this band, The Dead, I've been into the Beatles for a little while now. I like a lot of heavier things such as like Tool and stuff like that also, but I go, just like these guys say, probably not as bright of a rainbow, quite literally, but I still listen to quite a few things out there.
I love getting into the Beatles, so.
Oh, it was that was an adventure.
A must, yeah, at one point or other. How about another song?
What are we doing?
I'd love to.
Last Note, live in the studio. You can catch them, let's see here, at Woody's for the happy hour on Friday. And
we do have some tickets too. If you want to do something with that, we got a couple tickets we can get away for the weekend.
For the Winter Creek.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you get them. Absolutely.
Winter Creek on Saturday at Water Street Music Hall. We'll work towards that.
All right.
Last Note in the studio playing live.
It's called When We Meet. up home on my way. You tried to stop me, but your words they're easily replaced. But time will tell and you will see it wasn't me. 'Cause indecision that brought us here, what can we be? 'Cause when we meet, we'll go that place again. Yeah, that place again. 'Cause when we meet, we'll go away. So now I sit here all alone. Who's I to say? You tried and 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 you pushed me away. But time will tell and you will see it wasn't me. 'Cause indecision that brought us here, what can't we be? 'Cause when we meet, we'll go that place again. Yeah, that place again. 'Cause when we meet, we'll go away. Away.
Last Note, live in the studio this morning, and I'm watching you play that. I'm thinking about writing that. Did it start with just like a chord progression and you have the little fills that you throw in there, or did you figure out those guitar fills after you had written the song?
I think it started out, just the chord progressions there, and then I kind of had a couple of little fills in there, and then I kind of leave it open when I write because I know Timmy's going to come in with something. When Tim comes in with something, then we try never to step on each other's feet is the main thing, main goal. Keep it tasty and not be stomping all over everybody. But so a lot of times that comes after some of those, you know, final fill-in lines and stuff like that. But just to help complement each other up.
Yeah, it's great. They work very naturally. It sounds like it was there from the beginning, which is always a
I appreciate that.
really. And it's all on your website in case people are
Yeah.
interested. In
We have a lot of material out there, guys. Some studio stuff and some bootleg stuff, a lot of pictures and, you know, video footage, a lot of stuff that we
Video
do.
bios, everything.
Yep.
LastNoteBand.com.
And you might be able to even catch some of this in-studio session on your website.
Correct,
as well.
yeah. We do have the webmaster in the house of this year.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Just yell hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
There's Joe.
In the background, right in the background there. Shooting the video, a couple of different cameras, and it will be fun. I know I was on your website before, and you guys did a great job of the videos I saw that were up there. So thank you very
Yeah,
much.
he does a great job for us.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it, Joe.
Yep.
Thanks.
Excellent.
Absolutely, yeah.
How
Joe.
about one more song? Go quick with one more
Is
song.
there any problems with covers or?
No problems at all.
All right, we're gonna try. We figured we might poke this out, but we'll do a dead tune for you and try an acoustic here.
See how this works out.
Let's see how this
Yeah,
goes.
see how this
here.
goes.
I lit out from Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till morning came around. Said I would remember to take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. To the devil, he loaned me 20 bills. I spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. I said I'll run but to take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. I got 2 reasons why I cry awake each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison baby, sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail. I went down to the levee, the devil caught me there. He took my $20 bill and he vanished in the air. Said I'll run him but to take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. I got a wife in Chino, baby, and one in Cherokee. The first one says she got my child, but it don't look like me. Said I'll run but to take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. I got 2 reasons why I cry awake each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison baby, sheriff's on my trail. And if he catches up with me, I'll spend my life in jail.
Last note, and that must have been the last note for the show. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to come in and play live like this. It's great that you all are able to make it, and good luck with the show at Water Street. And
Thank you, Scott.
and,
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely, thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
last note, you can catch them at find out all about them at their website. Once again, is
www.lastnoteband.com.